So let's start getting into, and this is not a stats class, so I'm just going to show you some basic descriptive statistics and things that you can find out about data before we even start charting it. Here are a few things you can try, but let's play around and see what we can do. But let's actually read that all ages data. DF majors equals read CSV data all ages.csv. Let's just make sure it read it properly. DF majors. Oh, my bad. PD dot. There we go. Okay. So now what this does when I just print it like this, for something that's got a lot of rows in it, you can see it does like the first 5 rows and then it has a little ellipse or little dots. That means it's just showing you the beginning and end. It skips to 168 and goes down and shows you the last 5 rows. So this isn't the whole thing. If I wanted to see the whole thing, I could do that. And also what you're seeing here is because it has more columns than can fit here, it's actually going to jump down to the next line when it runs out of space horizontally. Now, if I want to print this in a different way, if I want to see more like everything, I can use the toString method of the data set. And now I'm actually wrapping each line because the data set is so large. So this data set is kind of unwieldy for viewing like this. So let's just hide that. And what I'm going to do first is I'm going to use this describe function of the data set. So df majors dot describe Okay, so what I get here is very interesting information. Okay, it is for each of the quantifiable, each of the numeric columns, so the employment rates, the unemployed, I get a count, how many accounted for that where there was data. I get the mean, which is the statistical average. It's where you add them all up and divide by the number. I get the standard deviation, the minimum, the 25%, 50, 75, and max for each one. Major code is not something I'm interested in running statistics on. But if I want to find out what the mean, what the average the average median college salary for college graduates, that's useful information, 56,816. Now that was 2012, so it was a long time ago, but that's okay. So I'm starting to get some understanding of the data. How much is there? What some of the statistics look like? The max median college salary was 125,000, by the way, and the 75th percentile for that same one was 210,000. So that's interesting. So I can do that with describe. So if I just wanted to find out one of these, I can use this syntax. Okay, so I can use this as if it's a list or not a list, but calling a key from a dictionary. So if I wanted to find out the highest 75th percentile college salary, right? I'm going to look at the data fields and see P75th is what that one's called. So if I say DF majors P 75th dot max, I can get that number. So if I just want to find out things, like what is the highest number of unemployed college graduates for a major? So there's a major that in 2012 had 147,261 unemployed graduates. Scary, right? So here's some other things that I can do that are useful.